The Eighth Day Faith Community originally started named after a book by Elizabeth O'Connor, who was one of the founders of Church of the Savior. And it means after you get about the business of God creating the world and this, the world is created and God rested, what happens after that? So how do we continue God's work in this world?
We are now in the eighth day of creation. That is, creation continues.
We're always in process. We're always in the process of being created and of creating.
Eighth Day is a ecumenical, lay-led, ragtag group of 40 or 50 people that are sharing an inward journey with God and sharing this journey out into the world, working to co-create a more just and beautiful world.
Eighth Day for me is community. It's a lot of diversity in different cultures. You can be yourself in Eighth Day.
Eighth Day is an anchor for me in terms of my spiritual life and in terms of connecting with people deeply.
I appreciate that Eighth Day has never let me be completely comfortable in my faith. I've been challenged inwardly and outwardly on a 20-year basis at this point.
You find that people want to connect with you on a deep level, not a superficial level. And they're willing to let you do that at your pace.
Eighth Day has become my family. I don't have any family in this area. And Eighth Day are my closest friends and my support.
Each of us brings our different gifts, as varied and unique as each of those are, and there's a space for them here.
From the very beginning, I had not really played music publicly, but I was invited very early to share my music, and it was extraordinary to be welcomed to make mistakes and to open my gifts to the community such as they were.
I came from an evangelical background, and I was grateful that Eighth Day was different. We were not quizzed on our beliefs at Eighth Day, but our purpose in our Christian life was to find what God was calling us to do and do it.
What you believe in isn't as important as who you are. Finding the gifts inside of me that I can give is a really important piece of Eighth Day to me.
The services, they often vary depending on who the leader is. The teachings vary depending on who the teacher is.
Because we are lay-led, we enjoy such depth of services and sharings of sermons by so many different people from so many different perspectives.
I love how, it's not the same face giving a sermon every week. Like, that's so amazing to me, and it really brings it back to once again, come as you are, and equality. It's just like, you're human just like I am, so let me hear what you have to say. And you can't beat that.
We do not own a building, we don't own a church, and we don't have a minister. So most of the donations that we take in, we give away to various missions in the community.
What I love about Eighth Day, there's so much.
Whenever we get together, there seems to be music, art, and a sense of celebration.
Through this community, I was able to take on roles of leadership, which allowed me to blossom, if you will, and to become more confident with who I was.
The community has really supported my vision, my call, my passion for photography and wildlife and the natural world and God's creation.
It continues to be a challenging place to be in Eighth Day. And I think I'd get bored if it wasn't.
I do really appreciate that. They stand as a balance against the status quo.
So you're always welcome to come and be a part of us, to learn and grow with us, and to teach us, because we believe that when you join our community, you bring the special gift of you, and there are gifts within you, some of which have yet to be unlocked.
You can jump right in. There's so much that is possible if you wish, you know.
We are a very loving and accepting community. You don't have to believe a certain way or even be Christian. We will welcome you with open arms.
Come be a co-creator with God.
Come as you are and watch how you be accepted and loved and grow and soar with like-minded people in the community. And the harmony is just wonderful. 8th Day rocks.
That's it.